What's up guys, welcome to TUGGtv, and that was a snippet played from my Schecter SGR C7. If this is the first time that you're coming across our channel, we do a lot of gear demos, music related things and a lot of funny sketches. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so that you stay informed about all our videos. So essentially the SGR C7 is one of the instruments which is the entry-level 7-string guitar which is available in the market right now. But then before we go a lot into how this stands out, let's see the specs. As you can see, there isn't anything fancy about this guitar. It comes with a normal basswood body, a maple neck, but what makes it stand out is a lot more different. So one of the major plus points what you guys will not be able to see on the spec sheet is the playability of this guitar. So what can't be shown on the spec sheet about this particular guitar is the playability. Personally, the best feature about this guitar is actually the modern C neck. The profile of it is a thin modern C. So for those of you who are wondering what exactly a neck profile is, it's actually the shape of the neck. So this particular neck is something which is chunky enough wherein you guys can actually have a bit more of tonal qualities whenever you're playing chords, rhythms or anything like that, and thin enough for all you shredders out there. Schecter has always been known for its craftsmanship and it shows. Even though this is one of the entry-level models which is made in China, it kind of feels very natural, it feels very balanced right in the middle. The hardware is pretty good. Right from the bat, there was absolutely no fret sprouts anywhere, no dead spots anywhere on the guitar. The only thing which I had to do was the fact that once I took it home, I did have to adjust the action a bit because I kind of prefer it a bit more lower. So the next thing which I actually like about this guitar is the through body tom bridge. I'm someone who's very partial towards the tom bridge, and most of the 7-string segment comes with either like a block bridge. Not that there's anything wrong with the block bridge, but then for my playing style, I would prefer a tom bridge. One of the major things what Schecter gives you is the hardware. And personally, I love the tuners that it comes with. And also, judging by the whole lot of guitars which I have, Schecter gives you one of the best entry-level tuners out there, and I can vouch for that. So another thing about the Schecters is actually the heel joint that it comes along with. As you can see, it's actually angled quite a bit, so this helps whenever you're trying to access the higher up frets. And also, the cut is pretty deep enough so that you can actually access the complete highest fret and you don't actually have to put a lot of pressure on it. Another major thing that you guys have to keep in mind is actually the cavity that it comes along with. By the looks of it, it's enough wherein you guys can actually fit a battery in it if you guys are planning to change to an active pickup set. So now coming to a few of the backdrops what we actually have when you purchase this guitar. By default, all the manufacturers, including Schecter, give you a 9-gauge string on any 7-string that you go for, and manufacturers out there, you guys need to stop doing this. The 9-gauge is quite flimsy whenever it comes to the factor of if you need some really hard chugs, and also the factor that the moment you start down tuning it, even by half a step, it kind of Like honestly, it feels too floppy. So for any of you out there who are planning to purchase this guitar, the moment you buy it, do plan to pick up another pair of strings with it. I actually picked up the Ernie Ball 7-string power Slinkies, and they sound amazing, as you heard in the initial intro. So the final gripe which I have about this particular guitar is something that not a lot of you beginners might actually face out there. So the Schecter actually comes with the passive 7-string pickups, and for me personally, I felt that it's not all that tuned to a 7-string. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but sonically it can offer a bit more, and this is the main reason why actually the next time that you guys might see this guitar on the channel, it'll actually be upgraded to a lot of different things. So if you guys feel that it is holding you back, or like the pickups are not all that tuned to what is the sound that you are looking for, I would suggest you go out there and change them. So to sum it all up, this is one of the guitars which will give you a bang for the buck, and especially if you're in the market for a 7-string entry level, this is one of the best that you can go for. So even though that this is just an entry level guitar, with the right changes like the electronics and a couple of hardwares here and there, this can end up becoming your primary axe. So what do you guys feel about this particular guitar? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you own it? Or do you have any questions related to it? You can always hit us down in the comments below and we'll be sure to get back to you. So this is TUGGtv signing off, and till the next time, stay metal. And one last thing before I go, #Schecter Master Race.